So one of the big complaints that I get from people is, I'm setting appointments, but they're not sticking. Not sticking can come in actually a couple of different variations. The first is when you email or call to confirm, they say one of two no's. Either it's a reschedule, I'm not going to be able to make that time and date, or it's a, I'm sorry I made the appointment in the first place, I'm not coming. The second one is obviously more devastating, and if you can do it by phone, it's easier to try to find out why they're saying no to you. The first one, you may get into a pattern of rescheduling and rescheduling if it's a highly busy client. That's not so terrible if you can hang in. The more devastating event is when you drive out to an appointment, to somebody's home or office, and you get porched. They're not there, but they said they would be there yesterday. The converse of that is they say they're going to come to your office, and then you're sitting in your office staring at the clock, and they're not showing up. All of these things are a product of the way you set the appointment. It's not about how you confirmed, and that's the big mistake that people make. They call and ask me, how can I confirm better, when in fact it goes back to the phone call, the original appointment setting phone call. What I think is the most common error that people make, which results in appointments not sticking, is there's too much convincing going on. Think about how many times you're overcoming what we call objections on the phone. I say to and go because if they're not invested in the appointment, but you're doing a lot of selling of the appointment, I think you're going down a very dangerous path. Think about your calls, how much are you doing convincing, and make sure you are confirming because it's a sign of professionalism, and if they then don't show up, I think you kind of got what you deserved. So look at what you're doing and keep dialing and smiling.